Ladies and gentlemen, politics is a very interesting game. And politics is also a very dirty game. 1 month ago, William Samoei Ruto went to Gatundu and met with Uhuru Kenyatta. After that meeting, William Ruto appointed Uhuru Kenyatta's allies, perceived Uhuru Kenyatta's allies, into his government. And most Kenyans assumed that William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta were going to work together. Today, William Ruto witnessed the swearing-in ceremony of the 3 Uhuru Kenyatta's allies into the cabinet. When William Ruto was doing that, Uhuru Kenyatta was busy somewhere inciting the Gen Zs against William Ruto's government. Uhuru Kenyatta is not an ordinary Kenyan. Uhuru Kenyatta is a former president of the Republic of Kenya. And the fact that he was inciting these young people against William Ruto's government means a lot. In this video, I want to reveal to you guys the secrets behind Uhuru Kenyatta's move to incite the Gen Zs against William Ruto's government. First of all, let us listen in to Uhuru Kenyatta.
Shida ya watu siku hizi, everybody sijui mumeogopeshwa, sijui even you gena, naona rudi uingie hii majenzi, nyinyi ndio the story of the future. Fight for your rights bwana. Sio kukakaa hapo hapo mambo mali yenu ichukuliwe na nini, mumeitolea jasho. Msikubali, pambaneni muhakikishe mumepata haki yenu. Mnasikia nyinyi? Sio kukaa hapo tu. Kuna kitu inadumu. But everything is worth a fight for. If you don't fight for it, ikienda mtu asilie. Msimame mupiganie haki yenu. Na mko na hawa watoto wamebaki ambao wako tayari kupigania haki yao. Waungane pamoja nanyi. Can't just stand there and let people take your hard earned sweat. Dunia iendi namna hiyo. Muwe watu ambao hawataogopa, wataishi kama my friend. Ameenda detention, si alitoka na akaendelea na maisha. Hata nyinyi teteeni haki ze. Sio kukaa tu mnaogopa. Kuogopa sasa ni sisi tutulie sisi. Nyinyi ndio mko na nguvu ya kupambana na hii watu. But we are behind you. Muendelee namna hiyo. Mungu awabariki na walinde na pumzishe ndugu yetu, rafiki yetu Kibadhi in eternal peace. And may your legacy live strong and long. And may we see it in your children, your grandchildren, and your great-grandchildren. God bless you all.
Now, that's Uhuru Kenyatta. Let me also ask you this question, because I'm now seeing a possibility in it. Is it possible that Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga can actually work with William Ruto the way they are doing, but dump William Ruto at the right time? I'm asking that question, but let us not get into that. I want us to focus on Uhuru Kenyatta's statement today, urging the Gen Zs to fight against William Ruto's government. Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to go straight to the point. Why do you think Uhuru Kenyatta urged the Gen Zs to fight for their rights? Basically, urging them to fight William Ruto's government. Because William Ruto's government today is very unpopular with the Gen Zs. In fact, if there's one thing or one prayer William Ruto is making today, is how he can win back the support of the young people. But Uhuru Kenyatta is telling these young people, please fight. Why is he doing that? Number one, in my view, Uhuru Kenyatta played William Ruto. And William Ruto walked straight into Uhuru Kenyatta's trap. And that's why the timing of Uhuru Kenyatta's statement is significant. Uhuru timed after these cabinet secretaries were actually vetted and approved by parliament. And on the day they were being sworn in. In fact, Uhuru Kenyatta's statement came after the three gentlemen, that is Kabogo, Mutai Kagwe, and Lee Kinyanjui, had been sworn in office. So I think Uhuru played Ruto. Now he has his people in government. They'll be sitting in the cabinet. They'll be giving Uhuru Kenyatta the briefs. And probably that's what Uhuru Kenyatta wanted. He wanted his eyes, his ears, right inside Statehouse. It can't be coincident that all these are coming at a time when, it can't be, all these are coming at a time when Rigathi Gachagua had been impeached and is fighting William Ruto. Rigathi Gachagua used to be a close ally of Uhuru Kenyatta. It can't also happen, it's coming at a time when the former Speaker of the National Assembly, who is also a former Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya, J.B. Muturi, is also sending the kind of signals he is sending. In politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. So Ruto has walked into Uhuru Kenyatta's trap. So that's number one. Number two, maybe Uhuru Kenyatta is also responding to the pressure from the ground. The truth is, Uhuru Kenyatta kind of bought the idea of working with William Ruto. For those who remember, after that meeting, William Ruto issued a statement. Uhuru Kenyatta later issued another contradictory statement. For those who remember. So I want to assume that the pressure in the mountain against William Ruto is so high. Uhuru Kenyatta is just responding to the pressure from the ground. He can't continue working. He can't continue to be seen to be enabling William Ruto's government. And that's why he issued that statement. Because remember, the Gen Zs are going to control the 2027 presidential elections in the Republic of Kenya. So which means you must align yourself with them. Uhuru Kenyatta is doing exactly that. Number three, and Uhuru Kenyatta used to do this a lot. Maybe Uhuru Kenyatta is just provoking William Ruto's allies. He used to do this a lot when he was the president. He would provoke them. Then tomorrow, Kimani Ichung'wah and the team will get us there. Oscar Sudi will get us there and start abusing him. In fact, it's going to reach a point where William Ruto's government, or William Ruto and his allies, all of them will be attacking everybody. Uhuru Kenyatta, in my view, I think is trying to provoke them, so that the moment he's going to provoke them, the next 2-3 days is going to be the center of focus. Uhuru Kenyatta will rule the airwaves, will rule the print media. That way, Uhuru Kenyatta, in my view, is going to be the center of our politics. And that would mark the return of Uhuru Kenyatta into the political scene in the Republic of Kenya. Number four, Uhuru Kenyatta, from that attack, is laying the ground to start dealing with William Ruto. Uhuru Kenyatta has never forgiven William Ruto. In fact, the raid in Uhuru Kenyatta's farm, private farm, is something Uhuru Kenyatta will not forget. So I think maybe Uhuru is laying the ground to start countering or dealing with William Ruto, politically speaking. Because let's face it, 2025 is going to be a defining moment, politically speaking, in the Republic of Kenya. The 2027 presidential elections, I've explained to you guys, will be determined this year. And that's why the timing of that Uhuru Kenyatta's attack is significant. And lastly, not far-fetched, could be a reality, that the 5 cabinet secretaries, were they 5? Sorry, there were 3 cabinet secretaries. Then there was the chairman of KRA, the former Laikipia governor. Those appointments, who people perceived to be as a result of Uhuru Ruto deal, maybe Uhuru Kenyatta had nothing to do with them. Maybe William Ruto wanted these guys, but he wanted to link them to Uhuru Kenyatta. So what Uhuru Kenyatta is doing or has done is to try and dissociate himself from William Ruto's government. I remember even Raila Odinga, at some point, some members of, people like Wandai, people like Joe, and they decided that for them, they were going to join government. Because Raila Odinga was still dragging. He wanted Uhuru Kenyatta to bring names. Uhuru Kenyatta was not willing. But William Ruto was also becoming a bit restive. So he said, okay, if you're not comfortable, we are moving on. So people like Wandai agreed. For them, they were going to work with Ruto, even if Raila Odinga had not allowed them. I want to assume that's exactly what is happening. These cabinet secretaries who are appointed in the name of Uhuru Kenyatta, because Kabogo and Uhuru, they're not very close. Mutahi Kagwe is okay. Lee Kinyanjui is okay. But there could be. Lee Kinyanjui can be linked to Moi. Because if Uhuru Kenyatta were to be given opportunity, I'm 100% sure there's no way he would have left out Matiang'i. But anyway, until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.